am back with my 18-week update. It's like wham, right on the back of the couch there. Of pregnancy, I am officially about midway through my 18th week, and I wanted to share what's happened with me and my pregnant life over the past week. So since we last spoke, I've gained a pound, so I'm up 9 pounds total in 18 weeks, and again, I've just learned from my doctor and from books that in your second trimester, 1 pound a week on average is pretty, normal and good. I don't really have any expectations with weight gain. I know it can totally fluctuate. So far, I've gained a pound every week since I flipped into the second trimester. So like I said, I'm up a total of 9 now. So that's good. I mean, I know that it can totally fluctuate where 1 week you gain a lot and 1 week you don't gain much, but so far it's been pretty consistent for me. So there's that. Let's see. Baby is the size of a sweet potato this week. She is about 5.5 inches long, so about yay long or so. Well, the camera's gonna distort that, but whatever. And weighs anywhere from like 5 to 7 ounces, I think. So that's pretty cool. She's definitely getting bigger. Haven't felt any movement yet, although I did hear that movement early on can feel a lot like gas. And I don't know if this is TMI, I guess it's part of pregnancy, but I've been a little gassy the last few days since we got to Utah. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. You're probably like, where the heck are you sitting? We're in Utah. I'm in my in-laws' bedroom because it has the best lighting. And they were very kind to let me film in here. But whenever I come to Utah, pregnant or not, it takes my, excuse me, it takes my digestive system. I did not bring my water in here. That was a mistake. Oh well. It takes my digestive system a few days to really like kind of recalibrate. Just always has, probably always will. So yes, been a little bit gassy, but really nothing to complain of. But I wonder if some of those things that I'm like thinking are gas feelings are baby movement. But like I said last week, it's probably too early for me. I do have the anterior placenta with my placenta. It's in front of the baby, so instead of behind, so there's a barrier between me and the baby that, just could make me feel her, later on instead of sooner, I suppose. And my doctor also said she wouldn't expect me to feel anything till after the 20-week mark. So there's that. But I still really, really, really want to feel her. So we're getting there. In terms of aversion, oh, did I say cravings? No, I didn't. Cravings, I don't know. I haven't we've been really busy since we've been here because my family was here. They just left today. Honestly, I don't think I've been eating quite enough. I've just been really distracted. So I can't say I really have had any particular cravings. I have been super, super thirsty because, again, we're here in Utah. It's something that happens to me, pregnant or not, when we come here. We're at 6,000 feet at the house here in terms of altitude, and the air is very dry, mountain air, and it's thirst making. So I've just been extra thirsty. So I guess, I don't know if thirst can count as a craving, like I just really want lots of water. But otherwise I'm feeling good. I haven't had any issues adjusting to the altitude. I think because I'm just so used to coming here. I tend to get a little headachy the first day or two until I like up the water intake, but once that's settled in, it's all good and fine. And I've been feeling really good. I've been sleeping well. I've been feeling great. Really no real complaints other than a little bit of gassiness, like I said, but that's not terribly out of the ordinary, like I said, pregnant or not, for being here and kind of getting settled. In terms of aversions, fish took on a whole new level of disgust for me. Like I can't. So the first day we got here, my mother-in-law made a beautiful salmon missoise salad for dinner. And I couldn't even sit at the table. Like I couldn't even be in the kitchen or at the table or anywhere near that fish. Like it was very strong. She knew going in that, we talked about it. It wasn't like she served fish on purpose. She knew that I wasn't into fish, but I haven't really been into eating big dinners lately, and I knew I was probably just gonna eat something smaller anyway. So that wasn't like a miscommunication error or something, but yes. Speaking of just the smell of things, I think my sense of smell, which has always been pretty sensitive, I think, at least compared to people I know who, you know, in similar situations where we're smelling things, they're always like, wow, you can really smell things. It just got amplified like a lot in the last week. And now I can smell things like from really far away that I, you know, it's just things, I don't know, I feel like that really like amped up. So that's definitely been a little bit different. And then lastly, obviously the biggest thing is that we're in Utah. We've been here for like 5 days now, I guess. And it's just wonderful to be here. The whole family's, Don's whole family is here. Well, his whole immediate family. So his parents and his sister and her husband and my niece Grace is here, and Yoda, their Shih Tzu, is here. Winnie's here too. You can just kind of make out the top of her head. There she is. There's my girl. Who's a good girl? She's on the bed behind me, but this is actually like a little love seat. So there's this ledge, and I just think that's hilarious how it's like perched up there. Anyway, I had to run out. I bought this easel on sale at Michael's because I wanted to keep stay consistent with my my little background and stuff. I don't know if that's ridiculous, probably. Okay, I gotta check my notes now because my brain still is like not totally functional. All right, so I told you about all that, sense of smell, right? In terms of my bump, oh my goodness, I feel like the last day especially, I popped out like kind of noticeably, and it's a really, really exciting. I'm gonna, you know, I'll insert clips so you guys can see, but like I always say, if you go over to my blog post, I post an update photo every week comparing to the last week and also comparing to my 8-week photo, so you can see them all in a row. And you can really kind of tell the difference better from that because I wear a tighter shirt than what I wear in these videos usually, because what I wear usually lately is just looser clothing because it's more comfortable, more my style. But I can see why pregnant women, like, why they make so much tight clothing for pregnant women, because you want to show off that bump. Like, you get bump pride, I think. I don't know if that's really like a across the board experience, but I think it's pretty common. And I've definitely been feeling like the bump pride. That's been another new development this week. I mean, I've always been really excited about it, but it hasn't really been that noticeable, especially when I'm wearing like my normal clothing and not that tight shirt I take those pictures in, because it's just kind of like, oh, you look kind of bloated, whatever. But now I feel like I look pregnant, like for real pregnant, and it's just really exciting, and I'm really kind of feel like I'm settling into just being so much more in tune with my baby. Like, not that I wasn't thrilled and excited and ecstatic and all the wonderful words you can think of up until this point. Sorry, I just kicked the camera stand. Oh no, my battery's gonna die. Oh, great. Sorry about that, my battery. I just noticed, I looked over, my battery was like dying. That happened last week and I got all out of focus, I think, so. I don't know why that keeps happening when I'm doing these updates. Anyway, what was I saying? Totally got sidetracked there. Oh yes, it's not like I haven't been like super, like over the moon excited about being pregnant and having a baby on the way up until this point, but I just haven't really felt that connection that like, this is my baby, like right here, like I can feel her. I'm holding her, holding my belly. You can't see, but I am. She's right here and she's my baby, and you know, all that wonderfulness. I just haven't quite felt that real connection yet until now, and it's really starting to bubble and brew and turn into this like totally new magical awesomeness. And I think it's because my anxiety really has waned now, like through the first trimester with all that, you know, uncertainty, and then the little blips here and there in the beginning of my second trimester where I just felt little waves of anxiety, like, is she in there? I'm not growing. I'm not, like, I wanted to just feel her. I wanted to have that reassurement. Is that a word? I don't know. I always say that and then I'm like second guess myself. Reassurement. I'm not sure. Not sure. Anyway, you know, since I had the ultrasound where I went to the Golden View place in Chicago and paid for like its non-medical facility, ever since then I have just been like really at peace and feeling really calm and really just reassured, that's a word, about that she's okay. Even though I can't feel her yet, even though it's now been a couple weeks since that, that was money well spent. And I think that feeling like so much more calm and confident in the past couple of weeks, and having my bump grow and be more like a part of like, you know, like just like very much there. I think those things combined have just made the connection start to really light up. And it's just incredible, and I'm just so enjoying it. I don't want to start crying because I'm like weirdly emotional with all the hormones and stuff, but it's just I'm totally in love. I'm totally in love. I cannot wait to meet her, but I want her to stay in as long as she needs to be healthy. But yeah, I'm feeling the baby connection, so that's been awesome. Okay, so now is when I usually answer a few questions that you guys left me last week. Again, please leave me questions if you're interested, something pregnancy related, if you'd like, and I'll pick 3 and answer them next week. And just keep asking if I didn't get to your question. I just try to pick 3 that seem topical for the time that I'm, you know, for the update moment, for the week moment, and also something I haven't addressed before necessarily directly in these videos. So number 1. Does Winnie know something different is going on? I do think I talked about this briefly at some point somewhere, but I'm not sure where, so I thought I would answer it here. Winnie, yeah, right on cue. Such a good girl. Winnie definitely knows something different is going on. She knew before I knew. Before I took a pregnancy test that came positive back in April, really. I conceived in mid-April, and I didn't really know until early May. So back in late April, she started getting like, she's always followed me around. She's always like clearly been my dog. She follows me around like a little puppy. She just always in whatever room I'm in, and she likes being near me. We have a special relationship and bond, and she just got like even closer. It's like right away, I guess, after I conceived. And she just knew. And I know that she knew just because I'm so familiar with her behavior, that her closeness to me, even if it only changed a little bit, I noticed it, and it's only been growing since then. She's gotten more and more like wanting to be around me, wanting to be close, and just like really, really extra concerned about me and like extra attentive. So she definitely knows something is going on. And I think I said this in another video, but I saw this thing on Pinterest, which I thought was so cute. It said, your dog knows you're pregnant. She just doesn't know how many puppies you're having. So she knows that I'm pregnant. She doesn't know, I mean, she knows something's different, right? She just doesn't know what's gonna happen, I think, because, you know, I don't know. I mean, I really can't, I'm just guessing here. But she definitely knows something is different, and she's been more cuddly and more attentive and more clingy, basically. So that's the answer to that. I was also asked several times if I have any nursery color schemes in mind. You know, I keep going back and forth between wanting a really kind of neutral, kind of earthy tones, subdued earth tones, just like real neutral nursery, even though we know we're having a girl, and something with like an element of purple in it. Like that's what I keep flip-flopping between. And I think it's gonna end up being one of those. I really don't know yet. Honestly, you guys, I haven't had the moment to really start scheming and dreaming yet. I hope to, you know, later in the summer. It already is late summer, but I gotta put together our little nursery here, which I will be documenting and sharing with you guys, so don't worry about that. But I don't really know what direction I'm going in yet, but I feel like it's gonna be either very neutral or something with touches of purple, and like a really kind of light, soft purple, if there's gonna be a purple. I don't see myself going towards another color like pink or green or yellow. I mean, the room is yellow now, but I don't want to keep it that color. If I did, it would be really, really light shades of any of those colors, but I think I don't know if the room would be purple. I don't know if that'd be kind of overwhelming. I don't know. I could probably use some help. We have, you know, our floors we have wooden floors and they're very warm. They're almost like got a real kind of vibrant red, yellow notes in them. So they're very warm in tone. And so it's a little bit hard to think of, for me to like really visualize what color is going to work best in there. Yeah, I could use some help. If you guys have some inspiration, let me know. And then lastly, I got so many questions, like dozens and dozens and dozens of questions about names, mainly if we have a name in mind and if we're gonna share the name before the baby's born. So I thought I would address that here. We don't really have a name in mind. There is a name that I've had in mind for many, many years. That's a family name, but we're just kind of mulling that over. I'm not gonna go into the details on why we've kind of, I don't know, we're kind of hemming and hawing over that one because I think it'll give it away. But yeah, we haven't really started looking around yet. And I got a book on my Kindle, I think for free, it was like a 2015 baby names book. I will show you guys that book next week because I don't have it right here and I haven't actually looked at it, so it's not really something I can talk about anyway. But yeah, we're gonna start going through that and seeing if we can think of something. Don keeps like dropping little, little name suggestions here and there, which I think is cute, but honestly, we haven't like dedicated time to thinking about it yet. And then the other part of the question is if we're gonna share it. I don't think we're going to share it before she's born. I think it's kind of special to keep, I mean, I'm sharing so much with you guys and I love it, but I think it's kind of special to keep that secret, to keep that, kind of just in the family and have it be a private thing until she's born. And I think a lot of people do that. I don't know about other YouTubers. I know a few other YouTubers did that, but I just think it makes sense for us. So we'll see. I don't know. I might change my mind, but I think that's kind of the direction I'm leaning now. But don't worry, it won't be a secret forever because she'll eventually be born and then you'll know it. But yes, not quite sure on the name front yet. Okay, and then lastly, I wanted to share with you some gifts and cards I received. As you guys know, I'm in Utah, so I'm not able to access my mail, but I actually usually go get my mail either on Saturday or Mondays, depending on, what I have to do and if I'm in the area. But we didn't leave until Thursday for Utah, and so I went Wednesday because I thought, even though I'd gone earlier in the week, I thought, well, I'll just see if there's anything just to make sure I get the, whatever is there before I go and have something to share for next week. And I actually got quite a few things. So I took a little video clip before we left and showing you guys some of the really sweet and thoughtful gifts we got. So I'm going to insert that here. Melissa sent me these really cute pregnancy tracker planner stickers. She has an Etsy shop, Prussian Blue Designs. I just think this is such a sweet concept. Thank you so much for thinking of me, Melissa. How sweet. They're just so cute. Elena sent a little care package for all of us here. She sent some gumbo base and Tabasco sauce for Dawn, some oyster pearl earrings for me, and then some Boudreaux, I think I'm pronouncing that right, Boudreaux butt paste for baby. She says it's the best diaper cream ever, and then she included a story about that. She's from New Orleans, so she sent this New Orleans themed care package, and I just thought that was really sweet. Normally I just show you things for baby, but she sent like everything in one box, so I thought I would just show you everything. But that was really, really sweet, Elena. Thank you for thinking of us. This piece kind of just blows my mind. This is from Samantha, who has a shop called Strings by Samantha, and I'll post this her website and all the other Etsy shop website below for you guys. But she made this like super cute, amazing unicorn piece of art from string and nails and wood, and I'm just blown away. I think this is like the coolest thing ever, and what a cool art. I just think this is really sweet, and I really appreciate it. Samantha, it's so precious. I just love it. Thank you so much. I mean, I really appreciate you sharing your craft with us and This is just precious. And then there was a bunch of really lovely cards and letters in my mailbox too, which I wanted to share with you. My friend Christina sent this, which is just adorable. It's got the little cat and monkey on it. She makes these cards. She's actually a fellow YouTuber. I think her channel is now K Warner Design. It used to be Star of May. I will link her for you guys for sure. She actually did a whole video which I watched on this really beautiful envelope she made. This is my it's not a P.O. box, it's like a mailbox at a UPS store. But thank you, Christina, that's so sweet. I love handmade cards, and this just doesn't even look handmade. It's so like professional, but that's what she does for a living, so I guess that makes sense. I also got another handmade card from Kira from Germany, which is just beautiful, and she sent a really lovely letter as well with really sweet words. So thank you, Kira. That was really thoughtful of you, and we appreciate it. And then I got this sweet owl card that said, "Who's going to have the luckiest baby in all the world?" on it from Clarissa. I just thought this was so pretty. I really like these colors too, mint and pink. Well, I mean, never say never on the pink, right? Yeah, never say never. And then a couple more cards. I mean, this is just absolutely stunning. This is hand written. It's calligraphy in this like raised ink. It's just the most beautiful calligraphy. I've actually, when we got married, we hired a professional calligrapher to do our wedding invitations and like place cards. This reminds me a lot of that style that we went with, and it's just gorgeous. This is from Eunice. I think that's how you pronounce your name. I'm sorry if not, but she actually, you can tell she hand calligraphed. That's not right. The card as well. It's just beautiful. She said she watches my videos while she does her calligraphy work, which is beautiful. So keep up with that. What a gorgeous thing to be able to do. It's just absolutely stunning. And then last but not least, I got a really nice letter with sweet words of congratulations from Helena in Ireland, which was really nice. And I appreciate, you know, knowing more about you guys when you guys send me letters. It's really special to be able to share, you know, to learn more about you. And also, it's just so sweet of you guys to think of us and send us notes and cards. So thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you want to see more clearer pictures of bump progress, head on over to my coordinated blog post, which I'll have linked below. And leave questions for next week if you have any. And I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.